Welcome back to Kracken Unlimited, builders. We're going to continue on here. I went ahead and did a little bit of renaming of our models, just so we have something a little more flavorful. We have the Kracken Elite, the Xeno Zipper, and the Battle Buggy. Also, before I forget, I want to make sure I assign our advisor. So we're going to go ahead and attach him. And I think we're going to go ahead and put him on the governor.
Roger that.
Our governor is not the best and he's not the happiest, so for the time being we're just going to do the best we can to muddle through that. We are definitely going to need to get these aliens out of here though. 47 danger level is not good at all. Last time around I actually made a few too many buggies, but that's okay because I have a feeling these are going to be pretty vital for us. We can't move yet because we just created these. Can I change HQ now? I can. We'll go ahead and we'll set those to the first MG just because that's the only leadership around, and we will go ahead and stick them on there. And we set them up to be downsized to where they should be. Maybe we'll make a second unit of the spares, or maybe we'll just keep them as reserves. I was looking at the, what are these guys called? The Squirmers. These are not going to be the most fun for our infantry, but they're not that bad against heart attack. Now, unfortunately, we don't have heart attack on the buggies. These are, well, no, we have a little bit, but no, they're going to be doing this, and this is not really going to do it, but we'll give it a try. Maybe they'll be decent enough that they can at least push this thing away. If they're going to be aggressive, I definitely cannot have them around beyond just the problem with the danger level that they're causing. Beyond that, I think that's everything we need to do to end a turn. Just gonna double check myself here. All right, we will send a spy that direction. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Infiltration methods, I don't really care if the Xenos can see me particularly, so that would not be the one I would choose to do at the moment. Shadow diplomat, shadow spy. No, we're good there. Our money is not stellar, but not misery either. Hopefully we'll draw some more HR cards and we can get some more recruitments. We do have recruit civilian unlocked now, so those would be decent, especially if we're fishing for directors and governors, etc., etc. We can see the various zone lines here. It does seem that we're on a decent sized island, I would say. So our first goal is going to be trying to take as much as we can while it's free real estate before things turn around. Also, I wonder how good the water is down here. That might be a valuable spot to get a ice mine down. Get that unlimited. Oh man. We may need to do a model upgrade sooner than I would have liked. We could put the upgraded weapon on them. Time of efficiency. We got the arcology effort. We failed the last one there. Artemis C has started an auction. Okay. Yeah, increased worker happiness. You know, I'm starting to feel like we may have to actually play the credit card here. Yeah, 142 minimum. We lost last time to 248. I think I'm going to do that. I really dislike this card because it feels like such a waste, but we want to make sure we get at least some stock here. It gives us votes, and at some point, hopefully, we'll get a kickback when they send out dividends. So we'll try 300 for our bid. That'll also allow me not to sell anything else at bad value. Okay, here we are. Apparently 7 is their thing. So if I go here, yeah, we've got 90 spare buggies. If I go to raise a formation of independent battalion level, that would be 50 buggies. Okay, ammo is still okay. I'm wondering why that's at 96%. If we click this and we allow them to do that. So ammo's okay, food's okay, fuel is getting kind of low. Yeah, that should be not bad. I think I'm gonna wait until we have that. If these are even any use to us, so I guess let's see about that. So of the two directions, let's go the closer one. I am going to let them get all set up and ready to go. I also see that this moved. So we have something over here. Oh, man. Man. All right. Try to hold that, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming with extra reinforcements as fast as possible. Yeah, I will probably try to get another one. We need this to get ready to go so we can see if this is going to be functional or not. Recruit a merc, recruit a junior. Okay. Next time I have reason to recruit, we will grab that for sure. We did get another spy. Okay, that is... I think that's the one we lost the bid to, so...
Copy that.
Let's get some more information there. Okay, the archaeological effort. Again, even if we fail this, at least we are getting experience on science roll. So that's... I mean, I wish it would succeed, but that's okay. All right, I think that's just going to be a rapid-fire turn there. The amount of danger that we have is really kind of crippling at the moment. This is why I really dislike that we started on the coast like this. If we were like here as our capital, you can build a road and have the port. So it's not like you have to be on the coast. And generally speaking, I wouldn't want to be on the coast because it just allows people to land troops on top of you. Things I definitely would not like. Yeah, I see you shuffling around down there. Okay, we didn't lose anybody. All right, new crisis or new zeitgeist. Crisis of passion. Risk of suffering unrest events. Oh, great. Okay, hospital. We're 2 for 2 there. Okay, Archibald left us. I don't remember what Archibald was doing. Bid of 300 credits was the highest we want. I wish it would tell you what the other bids were. So we have 1 share. All right, let's see. Org? Springcast. Okay. That secretary is very low. I don't need as many political PowerPoints, so let's just try to make some generic strategies here. Incident with over-ambitious order. Okay, I don't need the fist currently. We'll just denounce them and move on. Our policy speech. Raise the number of hexes, population happiness, mining assets. Mining assets would be very doable. We would just increase our scavenging. Population happiness, we would be relying on the general population to build some more quality of life, which is not unlikely they'll do that. Extra recon probably could be done. I wish it would tell me the number I currently have. This would be more useful to me than the other things. Let's try for that one. Marine Trade House is offering to buy some IP. At this point, I'm going to say no, but this is a great way to make some cash.
Yes, sir.
If I hadn't played the card for money, I definitely would have done that. Hardy's Land demands release of spy. Okay. We could get yes for 8 on mind. It would make a couple of our people happy.
Understood.
Sure. So we did that. We got 7 mind. Very nice. That actually bumped us up a little bit. We still don't have the profile pieces, I think. Yeah, we have not hit any of those for whatever reason. I would love to at least get technological fascination. Fluid defense also wouldn't be terrible against these stupid bug creature things. Okay, here... Still not on the maximum readiness. I'm gonna hold out. So that should mean I have a bunch of... Yeah, we can make 2 more groups of those. Let's actually make a second one. I wouldn't have done that if I had built this properly, if I had just made a battalion, but we've already got the troops. So we may as well just do it. So 50 of them, use SHQ troops. Yeah, just use those. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now it should be free. So that makes more sense. Okay, I just didn't have things clicked properly. All right, and then immediately we're going to take those guys, unit admin, change HQ to the first. Archie Waterman is our guy. Okay. It was Archibald who left us. All right, 190. Let's go ahead and road. Now, the reason I want to go here is because I want them to chop down the woods in a certain order, but a road going straight would be more useful to me in general. Although maybe not. Maybe we go here and then we go down. We're going to cross the river and then we could have one road go that way and one... Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If I go here, this also would make it relatively easy to clear the whole area. I would need 240 points just to get the road there. I think I will. So we can put in that one for now. That one, and then we will save that last for there. All right, that gives us some extra supplies down here. Not super relevant at the moment, but maybe it will be. Open contact, a bunch of minor stuff, covert ops. Okay, let's get some sight over here. Okay, don't need to recruit anyone this turn. How you doing? Not high enough. Okay, let's go ahead and roll it. I want to get the best results possible for our attack to see if this is going to be viable or not. Either way, having the recon buggies gives us recon. No surprise there. So that'll be useful even if they're not useful in the attack. And if they're not good against these, maybe they're good against these. So this is just the one I'm most concerned about. The biggest problem is they're going to retreat into the ocean and then just come straight back. So that's just going to be a problem. Shoved me off the water. Don't love that. We lost 600, 10 guns, and 10 motorized. Passion, annexation. They want more recon. I'm working on it. Okay, so move back into position. All right, let's have you just go here. Okay, almost maxed out. Let's see what this would do. 1 to 402. So that's going to be a big no. That's going to be quite a big no. Okay, that's going to be a huge problem. All right, the next stop would be, can we do something to this guy? Oh, you're different. You're not who I thought you were. A biter. So, okay, this is pretty weak. He's a land herbivore. Makes sense why he's so much weaker. Has regenerator. Due to the regenerative capability, can undo the effect of a hit. And a chitinous 2, 20% more HP, and is classified as a hard target. Okay. I mean, I don't love it, but it's doable. All right, I will take the land you are offering. I also don't like what I'm seeing over here. We have the supplies, so let's get that dirt road to there. All right, next, I would want energy, an organic furnace. So it's going to be 150 metal, 75 IP. So we have to wait one turn on that. Decision-wise, okay, allocations. We need a lot less on the foreign affairs at the moment. And keep that economic really high. Really try to push those discoveries. Okay, the guy who left us was Supreme Council. That's fine. He was trash, so... For Supreme Council, we're gonna want... Oh, man, I need to get my guide up here. For anyone who doesn't know, on Steam, there's a great guide. Grognard's Guide to Human Resources. I never can remember these off the top of my head, so it's always nice to be able to open that up and see what they need. So, Supreme Council is going to be some intelligence, some war, some charisma. Mainly gonna need... the intelligence. Fine. So of you two, neither one of you is amazing. You're fine. I think we're accepting fine at this point. So we will take Watson. Watson Sidemore. Our economic council, no changes there. Marine Trade House is transporting marauders to Deneba. 4,000 modern-day Vikings to try to embark on the Denabus beaches. Oh, that's my area. Great. Attack the ships right now. This is their own fault, transporting marauders to our shore. Have they gone? Yeah, 4,000. All right, I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna try to increase relations. Hopefully they will land like over here, he says nervously. Take that. You've already done your move. I'm gonna be a little greedy and go here to try to keep that guy zoned out. Okay, anything else we can do? I think the answer is no. Okay, here we need more IP for sure, so let's go ahead and roll it. Yeah, getting that energy up if we can into some early bureaucracy to try to zip through the early game here a little bit would be stellar. Like even just getting some armor. I don't think we're even wearing enviro suits, so we are just dudes with guns romping around, and even just an enviro suit will help our survivability quite a lot. So hopefully we can discover that in short order. I'm definitely going to use the... Oh, there's something there. I'm definitely going to use the targeted research a lot earlier if we stagnate on techs. Gained curiosity. Xenodiplomat, spy, and an archaeology. Increased profile. Sure, I would love to. All right, you move over here. Yeah, I'm going to pull back to there. Still don't see what is in there. Okay. All right, we are basically maxed out here. 0.7 to 1. All right, do it. What I want to see is us get some kills. Okay. We can get kills. That's what matters. We had losses ourselves, but... Okay. Good. And replenishment troops. There we go. Plenty of them. Apparently we need some MGs also. Yeah, I gotta remind myself these are MG groups, not my standard infantry. Decision-wise, a new org. Okay, the Interior Council to get me some taxes and some HR would be really nice. I think we're gonna go that route. And then we'll do military next and then model. Yeah, we're spreading our points thinner and thinner as we add these, hence why I'm kind of wanting to get this up and running. Of course, they rush right to the point where I'm going to build something just to make sure I can keep my danger nice and high. All right, we will take the organic furnace, please. Yes, we'll let that finish. God, that's so bad. Okay, yeah, let's not push that any further. I think we did have a spy. Let's go up here. Oh, nope, that's only a water zone. We'll get that one. And go. We're getting little spots of info out here from the trade house. You can pay them to scout for you. It can be pretty nice to just speed up getting your map if you have the money to spare. It's a dang shame we got this guy here. If we didn't have that danger, we'd actually be sitting pretty at the moment. Also be nice if we could make... Oh, I should have probably ran an archaeology card. Okay, they are attacking again. Man, they are just pushing me back every single time, and we are not getting kills in return. Okay, got some metal deposit. Wealthy friends and solar energy. Now, solar energy is going to be a little bit of a pain here. Boomtown. Old gladiator arms will flock to help. That's how gladiators are. Loyalties forever. Well, that's very nice of them. Started an auction. Okay. All right, well, I don't love that we keep getting pushed back here, especially when they're pushing back with multiple of my units. Yikes. Okay, incident with lack of action. Okay, we will just denounce the actions. A new director for Interior Council. Now, Interior Council is mostly intelligence, a little bit of charisma. So we definitely don't want that slump. Let's see if we can recruit somebody decent. Fortunately, we haven't drawn anything, so let's pull a junior card. All right, Torsi is a cap to 39 intelligence. Okay, at least her base stats are fine. Otherwise, not impressive. Is there anybody we could shuffle around? So, our advisor. Yeah, let's turn the things we had back on. So I want to know intelligence and charisma. That's really what I care about. So who has the highest intelligence? Yep. Okay, ironically, it is her. Then the governor. Yeah. Okay, I guess it is Tosia. That does not build me full of confidence.
Order acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm feeling that -1 to capacity from diplomacy. That is a brutally painful penalty. I do wish they would make that a little more prominent. Like, hey, idiot, know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, tariffs are going to be very unimportant to me at the moment. Human resources and interior policies are pretty important and probably leaning towards HR, if I'm being honest.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, the auction minimum bid is 295. Let's go 350.
Aye, sir.
Okay, hopeful. Okay, we don't have enough recon here, and you guys are not fully supplied, so I'm not going to push on that. Over here, we did finish making our furnace, which was going to produce 35 energy. In our capital, I would immediately like to make bureaucratic offices, but our civ level is too low. Okay, what's going on with our civ level? We need some entertainment. What are you guys working on? An arena. So they are going to build it. I think I'm just going to be patient and let them build it. In that case, we could make our HQ upgrade. Now it would use all of our energy though that we just got. Of course, so will the bureaucratic offices. But yeah, they're both pretty good. Alternatively, if I go up here, okay, you are not using energy, so that wouldn't be a problem. Do I dare go for the HQ upgrade? It's kind of cheeky. Actually, where was that metal? Right here, of course. Okay, that could be a lot worse. Let's get the metal mine in first. So I need a dirt road to here. All right, we gotta know. So this is gonna suck. Okay. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. This is probably the dudes that they landed. That could have been way worse. All right, we'll move you to here. All right. So mining, yeah, metal mine's going to use 20 energy. I will need 2 machines. Come in here. 3 machines for 67. I will buy all 3. And sell. So that was like 180 credits. Let's make it an even 200, or should we crash it? Let's make it an even 200. I wish I could just be more patient and let that price come up, but we need to get things built. 44. Okay, so 2 rounds of 125. So I'm gonna need a couple turns of IP before I get started on that. Ammo is not the best. Let's make a little bit of ammo here. I really like it when we have the ammo factory, so I don't have to micro making ammo all the time. All right, just getting little bits. It does seem like there's an island right here. Feels like so far away with us having to try to dig out from these aliens. Feels like we're gonna need a tank to get rid of these guys, or maybe if we had the weapon upgrade, maybe. Hopefully they get that arena really quick, because I would like to go up to Bureaucracy Office 2 at least. Killed 500 and lost 700. Time of Passion. We were the highest. We did win the auction. We have 2 shares. So that's the same group. So this is the one that we have shares in. Yeah, we have 2 shares. Somebody else owns 1 here. So they have paid out 4 credits. So, I mean, it's not stellar. So these are aggressive expansionists that like warfare. They're not super greedy, and they are miners. I mean, we definitely could do worse. Even less greedy, also miners. Also miners. Okay, interesting. They're all miners. Oh, look at how much they paid out, though. 96 dividends. If only we had won that one. What do you have? You have 7 ships. Okay, we have 8. Okay, I mean, it's fine. That's why we want those shares, though. Minor worker strike. We will pay that off for the diplomacy, and that should meet one of our promises. I believe it was to get to 61. We go in here. Demands. Yeah, democracy gets to 61. We got that. We would like to get some extra recon, and we only need like 13 more hexes, so that's pretty doable. Although he says that as his guys keep getting shoved out of here. Replenishment troops. We need 700 Kracken elite. Better get Kracken on that. 2 Xeno zippers. Okay. Unfortunately, that's really eating into our IP that I would prefer just going into this metal mine. But it is what it is on that. Okay, we have some money. Strat cards. We have a spy. Let's hit up that coast. Okay, now we could try to increase the income tax. I think I will take the roll. So difficulty is 70, so we need to roll a 46. Good luck, Tosia.
Order acknowledged.
She failed. Okay, we'll be waiting for that next one. All right, let's scrap. I'm definitely not going to decrease that anytime soon. And I think we also picked up, yeah, another head injury. No, thank you. These may happen. I was looking for things that we could knock out here. Maybe we could make a card. I'm not going to play that anytime soon. I definitely don't need 2 mercs. Okay, we don't need 2 of those. We don't need 2. We don't need 2. Don't need 2. Don't need 2. Don't need 2. Okay, let's craft a card. We got a Proud Brothel. Excellent. Proud Artisans construct brothels. If played, meritocracy +8. Okay. I believe that's actually going to give us entertainment. So I'm just saying, you know, what do you actually give? Doesn't say, but I'm going to play it anyways. All right. The sailors love their proud brothel.
Yes, sir.
There you go, boys. All right, let's check and see what it actually does. So they just finished their arena, and the brothel is 50 entertainment. Okay, so that's going to give us, between the 2 of these cards, 150 entertainment actually. So that should raise our civ level because our holdup was entertainment here. Yeah, that will be pretty nice. What are they going to work on next? Surveillance. They're going to go for security. They have no debt also. They're actually paying for these things, which is great. Love to see that. Let's do the archaeology attempt.
Aye, aye, sir.
115. We are quite sure there are no archaeological finds. Oh man, that sucks. For having 5 sets of ruins, we have nothing. That's a little sad. All right, let's run it. Once we get this mine up, we're actually doing pretty good on metal. We'll be able to drop that industry relatively early, I'd like to say. If we could get a purchase IP and somehow some cash, we could actually get this out pretty quick. I probably should check who makes that card and make sure we have that council, because I'm gonna guess it must be... I would guess it would be interior, but I don't know that for certain. We lost 500 infantry. Man, we are not having a good time of that. Okay, we managed to have our promise. Civ level 2. Volunteer drive, a commercial gift. Spend 300 credits to organize the privatization of a state enterprise gift to a leader. An estate gift. Spend some political effort to give a national estate as a gift. Okay, that's actually kind of a nice sounding card. Trade PP for some Also, we still have not called our governor for our capital. We really should have done that. Let's try to do that this turn. Incident with discipline. This is our governor who is super cranky. I'm sad to say I might have gone a little overboard imposing discipline. I forced another of them to stay in the compound until their jobs were finished. Some of them now circulate stories that I'm a tyrant. Sadly... Yeah, we gotta denounce that. I think he's gonna get this estate though. Some were getting harassed. I don't have any troops particularly sitting in the capital, so we'll just do the investigate and fail horrifically. Yeah, a bunch of unrest. Let's strat leader, estate gift, target. I need to get this to the governor. He is not feeling great.
Order acknowledged.
Improved relations by 69. Nice. All right. How does that make you feel, Mr. Governor? Where are you at, Governor? 96. Okay, he should be less of a problem for the time being. Yeah, he likes a bunch of things that we don't do. That'll be a problem. Just like these little attackers here are a big problem. I am not loving that. Not at all. Okay, over here. All right, let's do at least one attack and see if we can cause damage to these guys. In theory, yes. In practice, not really.
Requesting backup.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Model Council is more important than it was a minute ago, is how I'm feeling about that. Okay, overproduced infantry just a little bit, so we have some spares. I'm sure we're gonna have losses. Yeah, 150, just like I thought. Okay, how much did we need to get this mine up and running? So mining... Okay, 125 times 2. We would be really close. Probably close enough. Go ahead. Yeah, getting this up and running ASAP is going to be vital. And let's make just a smidgen of ammo here. We're doing pretty decent on metal, at least. Even without that. Although, you know, the clock is ticking as always. Don't dare assault you. We're really struggling here because he keeps attacking. In fact, you know what? Let's put in some fresher troops. We'll do this. That's not stellar, but yeah, because he just keeps banging the troops who are already super, super weak. Maybe this will help us actually be able to hold a little bit. Okay, if I wanted to here... I probably want to cross the river once and we'll go that way and that way. But no, we gotta wait till we finish this. All right, let's run that. God, I wish those squigglers or whatever they're called would go away. We're gonna struggle with those for a very long time. And they're just gonna continuously cause me to have danger. Maybe if we could upgrade our troops, but to do that, obviously we need the model council. He attacked something different at least. We killed 300 walkers and lost 800. And they won the vote. Crisis of Passion. Okay, barracks. Okay, interesting. We should actually take a look at our techs here. So tech-wise, we don't know the ammo factory, sealed roads, or physical storage. I might be time to start doing some research here. I could get the 3 quality of life things and or one of the power things. I think we'll start probably with solar and see if it's gonna work. Now the rain's not that bad. That's not that bad. Okay, maybe it is solar. Let's go ahead and give our Economic Council a call. We'd like you to research. And we're going to start with the solar energy. Okay, and we need to mainly focus in on this. Yeah, you take that back. These 2 guys are super duper weak. Let's transfer that. Okay. You're kind of free, sorta. Hey, these must be the walkers that we're killing. Let's go in again. 1 to 57. I don't know if I believe that. All the other guys were here too. That's where they went.
All clear, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's working fine at least. We're getting a little bit towards the edge of our supplies over here. Gonna need that road, but we gotta stay focused. We need this, and we need the bureaucracy building. We did hit Civ level 2, so I can do that upgrade now. We almost have that special location back. It may not sound like a lot, but 20... Oh, I didn't do the governor. 25... Was it 25? Whatever amount it was. Some amount of free private credits just is going to supercharge my economy. We already have the bonus of having that little private port. Okay, getting attacked by an unknown, and they did push me back. Lost 200. Gain technology fascination. Good. Zoo project. Artemis made a brilliantly well executed naval attack against Air Ocean. 6 ships engaged 5 enemy ships. We lost 0 friendly, and we sunk 5 enemy ships. Nice. We took the sea zone. Great. Good job, guys. I have nothing else to say, but good job. Okay, I cannot let them do this. Oh no, dinosaur cavalry. They're marauders. Oh no. Okay, building wise, we did finish the mine. Next thing I want is this. So 2 rounds of 200 metal, which we can actually do just fine, and 100 IP. So if we wait just like 1 or 2 turns, and then after that, I think we go for the industry. Oh man, we could almost start this now. Maybe we do the industry first. We'll give it like 1 or 2 turns, and then we can do it. Our metal's really good, actually. I'm like shockingly good on that metal. What was our other decision? Budgets. We are putting too much here at the moment. I don't have anything to do with it. Let's take foreign affairs down quite a bit for the time being. Ammo is not good. Ammo. Yeah, we are spending a lot of ammo in these fights. Okay, you... I think we're gonna have to send him over here to help. I'm struggling a lot over there. Yeah, we definitely will be putting a city somewhere in this neighborhood. Probably in the Middle East area so they can kind of control any resources we find. And back from the water so I don't have to worry about them getting attacked. I'm trying to remember for sure if the private ports can build not inside of a city. I'd assume yes, but I don't know. I don't remember that 100%. Okay, he backed off, and we're just gonna have to accept that because we're kind of at the end of our logistics down there. IP production, I would love that. Oh no, another one came back. Okay, we really need you to come up. Okay, and I think we're gonna bring the car up. And you up. And you up. Yep, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is my food and my metal supply. Well, part of it. Okay, so here... I feel like we can get started on that. So, industry. We need one machine. $70. God, those are so expensive. Oh, no. 100. All right, give it to me. Sell. We are looking at making some solar panels soon, so we will sell the amount they'll take, and then hopefully be done with that for a little bit. All right, and we would like to construct industry 1. I feel like that's nice and early, if nothing else. Is it gonna change things? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I will go ahead and give them some emergency funds. It's gonna make people happy. I could use some more militia. Perceived cowardice denounced. Stop being cowardly. Foreign affairs, no changes. Worker strike, we will pay them off. Painfully pay them off.
Yes, sir.
This danger is gonna be the death of me. Imagine how well we would be doing if we weren't sitting on 35 danger. Yeah, that is a problem. All right, let's give that governor a call.
Standing by for orders.
Need zone orders. Okay, step 1, I would like to change the zone name. The Kracken nest. Okay, then we will give you a public budget. We want lower on the recruit sign up. Not gonna mess with any of those. We will allow emergency food. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Confirm. All right, that'll give us at least a little bit of some public opinion. They like it when you fund the buildings or the city. All right, do it. We also have a major vulnerability right here if something swims on in. I can't believe we got so lucky with some actual metal. We could have held out for quite a while with the ruins, but yeah, this just... In fact, I was so excited, I don't even think I looked at what the number was. We could throw a peripheral mining on it if it's high access, just to try to wring as much of it as we can. I'm a little leery about doing that with a low skill leader, though. See, Civ leveled to 3. A well-executed attack again. Lost 2 and sunk 7. Wow! Apparently we picked the right ones, man. They just grabbed 2 extra sea zones. If only I could pay them to come over here and bombard the shore with these idiots. Okay, those marauders disappeared. Okay. Alright, we got vehicles in 1 spot. Okay, 2 turns left of industry. We have just enough for the next turn. We are a little bit down on workers. It is what it is. A new org. God, I don't want to split this any lower. I'm going to do it.
Order acknowledged.
That's paying kind of a pretty penny for that, but yeah. Senior or a junior. Yeah, we'll figure it out for next turn. I think we'll probably get both, if I'm being honest. I wish we had actually gotten that recruit civilian card. We've had our internal, although we're making so little bureaucratic points that we're not translating that into very good at the moment. Very good outcomes. Okay. And then just chill for a little bit. I would appreciate it if you would. Nope. But we did hold, even if the losses were pretty atrocious. We got another estate gift. Oh my goodness. 1 ship engaged 0. Okay. They just, oh, I don't think they have any ships currently, so they're just literally taking their stuff. Oh, we didn't hold. Ooh. Okay, well, there you go. Double boo. Okay, what are the odds over here? What if we did range fire? We get lucky and get a hit or 2 maybe? Or is our just recon way too low? Okay, we got a hit and no kills. Okay, probably not gonna be doing what we need it to do. Okay, 1.1 turns left. That makes me very sad. It makes me very sad. Okay, you were kind of dumb. This is our model design, a very important spot. All right, we will take the senior.
Order acknowledged.
And we'll check. Sloan, 58 cap 2. No, not special. Take the junior.
Acknowledged.
Cap 2, not special. Man, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal on democracy with these. Hannah, also cap 2. All right, who are we going to actually try to put in here? So all I care about for this one is intelligence. I mean, we would love it if we had technician or inventor. All right, SHQ guy is the only one who has any. You know, as important as SHQ is, he actually has a little bit of skill. Then who ends up as SHQ? One of these guys. All right, I'm calling him. Relieve. Other job. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, Kenny here. Actually having a little bit of skill. Having bad models is just so incredibly painful. Okay, model design as usual. Something like this. Okay, we want to develop our infantry. We're gonna build upon the Kracken Elite. We're gonna give them the carbines. Okay, we did have thermo suits. Okay, we could give them enviros. Okay, that's not quite so bad. Yeah, so thermo suit has no armor. The enviros at least have some. Yeah, we'll put those on. Okay, that'll be a nice little upgrade actually then. Not bad at all. Also, I think I'm gonna splurge. We're gonna get the GR optics. Gives us slightly better chances to hit, and that's just gonna help. That's gonna help a lot. can't kill things that you can't hit. So, all right, we are 1.1. Plenty left. Okay, we also had an estate gift. Do we have anyone that has horrific relation that I care about? 42 for the secretary, 66 for a reserve. Foreign affairs is pretty low, but not horrible. Eco's kind of low. I'm pretty sure that this is going to work like giving out the leadership medal, aka I can only do like one of them. Who did we give that to? Corporate expert team. This leader has taken the corporate expert team into his retinue. 5 charisma, 5 intelligence. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I seem to have remembered that this was intelligence stuff, which it obviously wasn't, but this at least is some. Yeah, he's looking very, very healthy on that. It's none. Oh my goodness. Was it the governor? Yeah, the governor. Here we go. Estate. An estate provided by the state. It's a permanent tie between you and the leader. I'm going to assume that that's going to help him like us more. Let's see. Natural relation point. Yeah. Not as much as I would have thought. Okay, there's a lot of friction between him and the advisor. Okay, maybe we'll move the advisor then.
Standing by for
Yeah,
orders.
deattach.
Standing by for
Okay, we'll try to remember to attach him next turn. That's very disappointing to me because I would have liked to have kept him there, but it is what it is on that, I think. We have 3 spies.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll put 1 there,
Yes, sir.
1 there,
Yes,
1
sir.
there. Okay. Run it. I guess I should be happy if we get that industry up, and maybe with the upgrade troops, maybe we can push this guy out. With the upgraded troops, I'm pretty confident we can take the marauders. It's just those stupid worms are really going to be a problem. I also saw that guy down south popped his head up. Probably should move here if I can support it. Man, I wish we had started down there where the terrain's a little bit easier. All right, we have solar energy, various cards. Artemis C attacked Delta Marina. We lost 5 friendly ships, but we sunk 7 enemies. So they have literally deleted 3 other trade houses, navies, although they're now out of juice. Okay, our metal mine is up. We are still okay on power. Our industry is almost up. Okay, apparently I forgot to make these at some point. Let's make 7 reinforcements plus a machine gun. We do have enough buggies that I could make another squad, but I think I'm just going to use these as reinforcements. Want portraits in schools. I don't have a strong opinion about this. You guys seem to think that's okay, and it would give me some extra mind, so no thank you. Okay, we have the solar panel now. Now let's get the quality of life stuff. Let's start with the barracks. Protest in Kracken. I cannot afford the credits at this point, so we will try to calm them down. Success! Oh my goodness, Simba! Good job, my man. Boy, we never make those early meritocracy rolls. Maritime trade house ship in difficulty. Coast guards in Kraken Nest spotted a ship belonging to Artemis C in difficulties in coastal waters. They're requesting our help. So if we say yes, we send some PP, we get some better relation, and we get some heart. We could say no, or we could say only if you pay us 900 credits. I would absolutely love to just take the relationship, but if I'm being honest, I need the money.
Yes, sir.
It also gives us some extra commercial. Okay, new commander for first SHQ. Okay, Cap 2 decent stats, worse stats, worse stats. War 30 and 29, 31, no, 34 and 31. All right, Sloan, you're in. You are not the best, but make do. Okay, covert ops, let's send a spy.
Yes, sir.
Spread these around. Okay, increase sales tax. Okay, we would need to roll a 10.
Order acknowledged.
Barely got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's excellent. We also have I just noticed a recruit civilian card. You know what?
Order
I'm gonna
acknowledged.
play that. Let's see what we get. Give me... That's not what I wanted at all. Not leader feats. Job type. None. Reserve pool. Okay, we didn't get anybody stellar. I'm feeling it on how bad our leaders are at the moment. I'm not too worried about tariffs at the moment. Zoo project. We probably should get that down.
Yes, sir.
We're way over entertained there, but maybe that will encourage them to build other things that will help us. Okay, Medal of Merit. You know what, Archer? You deserve this. Here you go,
Order
buddy.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you should feel better about yourself. You also have an estate gift. Reserve pool, I don't care. I really need to get you out because you are just never going to be happy. All right, we'll just send them an estate for now. And a political aid truck. So this one, we're on MG2. Actually, you know what? Let's give it to the recon.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, we got a little bit of cash. We are gonna finish our industry next turn. We're actually capped on food, weirdly enough. So selling some of that off. Almost makes me want physical storage just so I could raise that cap a little bit. It's because we don't have that much military to feed yet. That definitely will be changing. Oh, I didn't move that unit in the south. Yeah, if we sit in those hills, I feel like that's probably the best space. Oh, look at that, and it just snowed in. Nice. We killed 100 walkers and lost 700 infantry. Gained logical thought, official gift. Investor backing. Private capital sees an opportunity in this zone and influx of private credits. Ooh. Artemis C, one ship engaged 0. Oh my goodness, we backed the right seahorse. We definitely backed the right seahorse. Okay, we finish? We finish. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So we are going to be making 50 IP. Beautiful. Okay, I don't want to produce another set of units until that next upgrade finishes. Some road down here would be useful. Some ammo would be useful. Let's get the ammo just first. Can't fight no ammo. Some extra recycling wouldn't be terrible. What do we have here? Spring Council tasks, no
Yes,
changes.
sir.
Maybe we should just get the bureaucracy. That was the whole point. 40 power. Now, yeah, we can lose power for a couple turns while we build a solar after this. It's only 2 turns. Yeah, it's only 2 turns. And I'm feeling like we are way behind on that. We've spread ourselves way too thin. And our civ level did go up twice, so we should be able to go all the way up to level 3. I can't believe how well our maritime trade house has been doing. I believe they're on 5 or 6 territories. We could find out if we had better relations, but we don't. Or buy some more stocks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. You just stay in the south. There's nothing you want up here. You just stay down there and everybody gonna be chill. New zeitgeist, time of efficiency. Okay. Okay, not stellar, a commercial project. Okay, so how are we looking here? We go to Civ. Okay, security is the lowest, and they're working on building one. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. CEO asked for a subsidy. How are they liking us? Not the best. I am in a little bit of a windfall at the moment. You know what? Sure. That takes our commerce up. Maybe that'll be useful. Okay, model design. Let's go like 20. Eco. Let's go like 40. Foreign affairs at like 1. Interior at 20 and Supreme at 19. Sure.
Order acknowledged.
No
Aye,
changes
aye, sir.
there. Minor worker strike. Okay, this is affordable. We will just
Yes,
pay.
sir.
Definitely pay to win here on the profile. 1.3 because we're having some problems with getting enough workers. Are we having private economy? They are making the same amount as the workers. So, all right. Broad slice. This one's for you. I'm going to call the zone orders and we're going to raise worker salary by 1. I hope you're happy.
Yes, sir.
There we go. We need to make sure that we're getting our government workers for sure. So this is, I guess, going to be one little problem we're going to have because our quality of life is going to be so high and our private economy is just so hot that they're paying a lot for to the employees. So we have to compete because why would you take a government job if you could make more elsewhere? Okay, power's still okay. We have 2 turns on that. I think that's the turn. This seems to have calmed down a little bit. Do I dare? I don't think I'm going to. Let's just, everything's calm. Let's just accept the calm. Okay, starting. Ooh, that looks like maybe another island over there. There's another maritime trade house. Okay, not seeing too much else. Okay, we're in a pretty little good chunk of land here. Not like the most stellar thing, but it's all right. We should also check the temperatures to see if my outdoor farm dreams can come true or if we're too far south. Okay, we didn't lose anything. Efficiency. Kracken Elite 2, excellent. Own Sea badly executed an attack on Artemis. We lost 0 friendly ships and they lost 0. Okay, so right here, yeah, 12C is fine. It's not stellar, but it's fine. Hi. Half a turn left on our bureaucratic office. I am going to let that complete, but I do think we have enough that I can at least do that. Make it a little easier on those guys down south. Okay, I don't want to queue anything else up here. Free folk join us. Impressed by stories of our stability and good government, the free folk town at that place decided to join us. They're requesting some help to hold their town. Your support could inspire more free folk to join. Okay. I mean, I would love to do that. I just don't know if we can beat the aliens. All right, come over here. How much is it going to cost me to cross this river? 44. Oh, right. That's a pass. That's probably one spot I'm going to have to eat it. I think that's one spot I'm going to have to eat it. So go to here. I think we're going to try this. A bunch of people will be happy for that. We're going to try it. The SS faction, Ascendic School. No, we don't like you. Fix your stuff. Soldier morale. I'll accept the demand. Okay, here, let's make a new MG. We will build upon the Xeno Zipper, machine gun, and give them the Enviro suit.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
All right, I mean, less of an upgrade, but still something. They want to buy some IP. This is a very good event, but I'm going to have to say no this time. Training opportunity. We'll take some commandos, sure. And did we finish? No, we are at 0.5. What is your holdup? Just literally need to get it done, essentially. Okay, but we will have to get it done in the next one. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions or anything, do note that I'm recording a couple of these in a row, so your suggestions will be a few episodes down the line as I integrate whatever you got for me. Comments always appreciated. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. If you have not been a subscriber, I hope I've earned your subscription today. We'd love to have you back at Kracken Unlimited. We have job opportunities at all levels. If you want to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks here. Join me live for a super chat. Consider checking out the Patreon or becoming a member here on YouTube. All right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Babel out.